Hi Aries, welcome to your monthly love reading for the month of October 2019. These are your love predictions. Thank you to everyone who has liked my videos and shared them and subscribed to the channel. If you do subscribe, please tap the bell icon and that will notify you every time I release a new reading. So for your reading, I'm using the Halloween Tarot, the Romance Angels Oracle cards and the Lovers Oracle. So let's get started with the Halloween Tarot. What are your love predictions for the month of October 2019? Judgment. The Two of Cups. The Wheel of Fortune. The Six of Cups. The Emperor. Okay, so what's clarifying Judgment, please? The Chariot in reverse. What's clarifying the Two of Cups, please? The Page of Cups. What's clarifying the Wheel of Fortune? The Fool in reverse. And what's clarifying the Six of Cups, please? The Three of Pentacles. And what's clarifying the Emperor, please? The Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so your reading is really positive. I'm seeing a lot of really good energies here. We have Judgment and the Chariot in reverse. So to me, this is saying you're having an epiphany this month about love. I feel it's about patterns that you've had in your past when it comes to love. For some of you, some of you who are single, this is saying that you're having these realizations that you weren't loving yourself enough in the past and you were putting up with people and things that weren't worthy of you. You may have been chasing after emotionally unavailable people because subconsciously you were trying to heal those childhood wounds of abandonment and rejection. And you may have had a pattern of being attracted to people who subconsciously reminded you of your parents' emotional unavailability. And then I feel like this epiphany that you're having is realizing that you were giving away your personal power by looking to other people to give you that sense of worth, self-worth and validation and approval. This realization that you're having is that only you can determine how worthy you feel. Some of you really are like knowing your worth this month, and therefore you're realizing that you were trying to charge ahead with relationships in the past where the person wasn't even fully there for you, and you're realizing and thinking, why the hell was I like investing so much in these people when they clearly, weren't good for me or weren't worthy of me? So that's a really positive and powerful realization that many of you are going to be having. Some of you who are already in a relationship, there's going to be a deeper understanding about something. It's like you and your partner were trying to move forward in a positive direction, but there was imbalance like in the past, or misunderstandings, or feeling like you couldn't reach a compromise. But with the Judgment card, it's like an awakening, it's like a rebirth, it's a realization. So if you had some resentment towards your partner or vice versa, there's going to be this aha moment where you're really seeing that deep down their motives were loving. Their motives were love, even if you couldn't see that in the past. So like if there was arguments or something, you may have felt like they were just being stubborn or they were trying to hurt you with what they were saying. But really underneath that, they were just trying to strive for more balance so you could move forward together in harmony. So there's going to be a realization of this. You're both, I feel like some triggers were intentionally happening by the universe because that was part of your soul contract. Like you agreed that difficult things would come up, but it's so they could be resolved, so they could be healed on a deep energetic level. So problems are going to be resolved. And like I said, for those of you who are single, you're going to realize your worth. And either way, it's bringing like a harmonious relationship into your life, or it's bringing back harmony within your current relationship. The Two of Cups, this is seeing eye to eye. This is being on the same page. This is emotional intimacy and closeness, wanting the same things, having the same morals, the same goals, and a lot of love and romance and joy returning. Yeah, there's the Page of Cups. So this is like the messages of love, allowing yourselves to be open and vulnerable and expressing your emotions. A positive shift is going to happen within your connection. For some of you, this is someone who's going to reach out and express their emotions to you. They may be a little bit nervous, or it could be someone who's young or a little naive or just doesn't have much experience, but not necessarily. The fish popping out of the cup, it's a surprise. It's a surprise to you that either, you know, things are going to be resolved, or this person's going to be more willing to listen to your point of view or something like that, or it's going to be a surprise to you that these new beginnings, these loving messages, or a new relationship or new person coming into your life, it's going to be a really like pleasant surprise to you. So Wheel of Fortune, this is a major shift is occurring for you this month, a positive shift. So I'm feeling with the Fool in reverse, it's like an ending of foolishness. It's an ending of, again, like trying to just rush forward with something without having your bearings, haven't become imbalanced. When you haven't become balanced first. So yeah, in the past there may have been some issues that came up in a relationship, but both of you were trying to just brush it under the carpet and not really dealing with it. But that was acting a little bit foolish or a little bit naive. A fear of communicating vulnerably. But this is what's ending that cycle. And there is this emotional vulnerability, sorry. There is this communication. There is this seeing clearly. Some of you, you're going to put an end to a cycle of like chasing after like foolish people. Some of you may have had this tendency to jump in head first into relationships in the past where there wasn't a balance of give and take. So that's to do with that epiphany that I mentioned. But whatever major cycle is coming to a close, it's creating a new cycle. Six of Cups clarified by the Three of Pentacles. So the Six of Cups is the reconciliation card. It's the harmonious union, the harmonious relationship. It's like innocence returning to your connection. So this may be what the epiphany is about. If there was arguments or something happened that really made you feel hurt or frustrated, and you felt like they were just being stubborn or being hurtful, now you're coming back to this place where you're realizing that you're both were just trying to come towards love, and you were both trying to resolve things. It may have literally just been a case of not knowing how to resolve things in the past, or not having the skills to communicate effectively, but that you're coming into harmony again, joy. The boys offering the girl the flower, you know, in the traditional tarot, and they're ghosts here, but romance returning. This is an offer, you know, like I said, some of you, it's a new person. If you're single, someone who's a little bit naive. The pages are meant to be young. Six of Cups, it shows children in the traditional tarot. So someone who may be a little bit experienced is finding their voice, is offering you their heart. And like I said, for others of you, it's just like increased communication and intimacy and romance and joy. Because there's a Three of Pentacles here as well, which is working together. This is recognition. One person may not have been feeling recognized for how much effort they were putting in. Like, I feel it was like misunderstandings, like not knowing how to communicate effectively, kind of like a men are from Mars, women are from Venus kind of thing, like things getting lost in translation. So one person was feeling really frustrated and feeling like the other person wasn't seeing how much effort they were putting in, and they felt unappreciated. But this is all about recognition and then working together again as well. I feel like you're both working really hard to create stability and grounding within your connection. Some of you, this is a deep soul connection. This is your soulmate, which is often what the Six of Cups and the Two of Cups can represent as well. It's a soulmate connection. In the traditional tarot, this card is they're working together to create and build a cathedral. So that's like bringing the spiritual aspect and really grounding it into a firm foundation on the earth. So this is like why some of you have experienced a lot of triggering and things coming up. It's so that they could be released and healed, and so you could both become more grounded in your true nature, your soul truth, so you can have this deeper harmony. So the Emperor, so if someone was feeling like you weren't appreciating them, then with the Emperor, they're returning to feeling appreciated. And I feel like the more you recognize how much effort they have been putting in and you appreciate that, then they're going to feel like the Emperor. They're going to feel like confident, stable. They're going to want to prove themselves even more to you. They're going to want to do even more for you. They're going to want to provide for you, make you happy. And the Queen of Pentacles, you know, both these cards are about stability within yourselves as individuals, so that you can come together, work together harmoniously and have a relationship that works really harmoniously. A lot of stability, a lot of grounding is going to happen within your connection. Your relationship is going to get much stronger. So, you know, really, really positive energies. So let's clarify with some Romance Angel Oracle cards. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. That's what I've said someone's going to do. They're going to express their love, offering the cup. To me, cup represents the heart. Offering the flower, being romantic, expressing their feelings. Chemistry, there's a strong magnetic attraction here. And I do feel it's because you're soulmates. And it really is like drawing you together. And the more harmony and balance you feel within yourselves, the higher vibration that you are within yourselves, the more harmony and joy and love you can experience with each other. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So again, look, it's the boy reaching out to the girl. Someone is going to pluck up the courage to either communicate and express their love to you, or they're going to make the effort and make these changes and compromises to really express themselves in a more healthy and mature way, a more balanced way. So both people are getting their views and opinions heard, and there's like a safety when it comes to communicating and resolving issues. So let's finish off with a Romance Angels Oracle card. Wait, don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. So what was I saying about the Chariot in reverse? You're trying to rush into things or rush forward into harmony, but there needed to be this time to reflect, go inwards, create balance within, and then that creates epiphanies and realizations that the other person was trying to come from a good place as well. And yeah, like grounding, like I said, your connection and the roots going deep, because they're both trees here. So I really hope this reading has resonated and been helpful. If it has, then please like, share and subscribe. And if you subscribe, please tap the bell icon and that will notify you every time I release a new reading. So thank you so much. Take care. Bye.